Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is INTV, and Jeff, you had such a great tune last news episode.
This is the show that never ends.
Why?
It goes on and on, my friends.
That's right.
People started watching it. Yes,
About
I
this
did.
being the show that will never end.
Yes, but I believe it was jinxed because this is going to be Nolan and I's last episode.
So long, farewell to you, my friend.
So we just want to take this time.
We gotta get the viewers' attention first about the subject.
I don't know.
Do you think the decision's already been made?
The decision has been made. This is Nolan and I's last show, so we just want to take this time to thank all of you guys out there for your support and your criticism, whether or not it was good or bad. At the same time, me and Nolan truly appreciate our following.
It's been a fun 4 years since 2009 to 2013.
It has, but we are coming to an end. The news is going to be hosted by some different hosts, and it's only going to be once a week.
Yep, and Jeff and I are going to go move on to bigger and better things.
Yes, let's knock on wood. Anyways, we will continue. Now I'm starting to get like a little bit emotional about it. Mm-hmm. It's been a long haul, but we truly appreciate you guys sticking with us through all these years. And Nolan, it was fun while it lasted.
It was a good time.
It
Jeff.
was.
And thank you to our viewers, like Jeff said.
And our sponsors.
And our sponsors.
Absolutely.
People that definitely stuck with us and contributed to our show, and the people that were on the streets and just let us know how we were doing. Very fun, and thank you so much. We appreciate this.
Absolutely. We would like to start off tonight's episode by talking about a fire that is spreading into the Kittitas County. It started in Chelan, and this has been growing.
This is a scary fire right here, the Clockham Tarp Fire. It has increased with the winds and the thunderstorm activity that has continued through this past week. It's going in the southern direction towards Kittitas, and Kittitas has declared they are in a state of emergency. The fire has crossed the Quillamay Ridge Road near the Columbia River. In addition to the 400 people already working on the fire, there are 3 hotshot crews that have arrived this morning, that was on June 30th, and were assigned on the south end of the fire. They were given remoteness on the southern section. These crews will be spiking out, which means they'll be camping out next to the fire, which reduces travel time and exposure to hazard. Today, the Chelan County and Kittitas County sheriffs are reevaluating the evacuation levels, particularly on the north end of the fire. Roads to the fire area, both Kittitas and Chelan counties, are closed.
The fire has spread up to approximately 52,000 acres. There's been evacuations and level 3 notifications in Clockham, Kingsbury, and Ingersoll roads. Road closure areas are Clockham, Park Creek, Cook Canyon, Coleman, and Shenelby Canyon. There is no determined containment, and the total personnel is up to 400 out there. There are 37 engines, 4 dozers, and 5 water tenders.
That is a scary fire, just kind of a reminder of last year. Please, if you are out there or if you see some smoke, get there fast and get the fire out. Jeff, you had a fire at your house. You guys saved the day.
Not at our house.
Not at your house.
Neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Yes,
your neighborhood.
we did. I ran out there with a bucket. The neighbor caught what was it? A cup of noodles on fire, and then tossed it out the window.
Hopefully he's not a chef.
With the bucket. No, if he's making a cup of noodles, I doubt it.
but hey, good job, because that would have been really scary, especially all these dry situations, and all the personnel are at this Clockham fire from Oregon and all around Washington State. So please, if you're around that area, like we've been saying, stay away from it and don't get in their way. And if you can help out, please help.
It's been 2 very, very dry summers, you know, so, I mean, this type of stuff is, I don't want to say bound to happen, but we're going to see it, so it's very important, and they have a complete burn ban up in the woods now, no fires at any designated camp areas as well.
No fires. School starts September 4th, so get those kids ready. Backpacks all packed with everything they need and the lunches, and hopefully they have that new construction, the reconfiguration of the middle school and elementary parking
lot done.
Yeah,
it's looking good though.
It looks good. It looks kind of confusing still, but yeah, they'll wrap it all together. It does look a little
confusing, but we'll see how it turns out. It's a lot more room, and big things are happening, and it's very much well needed.
Later on, we have some school board news, and they go through all the improvements of the school.
We'd like to take this time to thank all of our sponsors out there. Ruby's Scrapbooking and Things, a big sponsor of INTV and supporting Nolan and I through our adventures.
Yep, Ruby's definitely been an awesome sponsor all the way through. She's been sponsoring with us for 2 years. Thank you so much, Ruby. Also, Cleveland Public Market doing an awesome job. 2nd year running, and they decided to advertise with us, and they've loved the response they've got from it. Thank you, Gary Farnham.
Farm and Home, big thanks goes out to Farm and Home. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. And great dress apparel down there. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah, some of the best, actually, the dress apparel, everything from socks, boxers, or undergarments to clothing. It's awesome. T-shirts.
John Deere. I don't want to name drop, but they got it.
They got Wranglers. They have
Yes,
everything.
they
They
do.
have some nice clothing down at Farm and Home.
Yep. And Romeo's.
Romeo, yep.
They got
I got a pair of
Romeos.
Romeos on right now.
Yeah, there you go. You help raise money for it. Now you can help fight for the cure for cancer. Only in Yakima. This is enrollment for cancer prevention study.
First day is August 13th from 3 to 7 p.m. at St. Timothy's Episcopal Church, 4105 Ritchie Road, and that's in Yakima. Next class will be held the next day, August 14th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Roosevelt Elementary School, 120 North 16th Avenue in Yakima. The last class is August 15th from 3 to 7 p.m. at Shields Bag and Printing, located at 1009 Rock Avenue in Yakima, Washington. This is a great way to educate people how to prevent themselves from hopefully getting cancer. What a great way to research before you get cancer instead of after it. So great job, Relay for Life.
Phone scams are taking place and sweeping through the Kittitas County and targeting elderly Medicare patients.
This came from the RSVP. This scam is going on all around the Kittitas County area. So please, if you have a phone call from somebody that won't identify themselves or give the correct information, hang up and call the Sheriff's Department and make sure to get some of their information to report them.
August 7th marks the date for the I-502 meeting. This is for anybody in the Kittitas County is welcome to join the legalization of marijuana, and it's going to be an interesting meeting. If you have any questions targeting this issue, this is a great meeting to attend.
It's going on at Ellensburg at the Student Ballroom, 400 East University Way from 6 to 9 p.m. August 7th, so make sure to get down there and know about the legalization of marijuana, Initiative 502.
State officials are asking us to vote yes on the 3/10 of
Have you voted
1%.
yet?
Yes, I have.
Me too, 3/10 proposition.
On the 3/10 Proposition Act, this is not for a 1% or 0.3% increase, but it's to continue and prolong the 2007 ballot.
Great job. Keep up the great work, police officers of the Upper Kittitas County.
Grid kids are looking for a new coach, and it could be you.
Well, they need to figure this out because it is getting very close to the deadline. So please, if you want to coach Grid Kids, get out there and help the 4th, 5th graders learn some football techniques.
Friends Helping Friends, this is a golf tournament that is to help raise funds for Rick Conway. It's a $45 buy-in, and it's going to be held at Sun Country in Cle Elum.
Great job right here from Sun Country, Helping Friends. And make sure to get registered before July 30th. It happens August 3rd. Shotgun start starts at 9.
Jake and Kathy, congratulations. They were our winners of last week's question. There was a total of 15 seats in the upstairs balcony.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Jake and Kathy. Thank you for watching. Now let's go to Randy with his weekly movie review.
Hey, it's Randy Winkler again, your friendly neighborhood movie reviewer. This week I'm doing Wolverine. Hey, Wolverine is one of my absolute favorite Marvel guy. Hugh Jackman, more than any other Marvel person that plays Marvel characters, he is the Wolverine. I mean, he looks the part, he acts the part. I think it's really funny that he's a Tony Award-winning singer and dancer, and he's playing. He's best known for being a wild Wolverine killer with big, gigantic fingernails. But anyway, he's awesome. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite Marvels. Everybody that was coming out of the theater around me had a really good time. So you got to go see it, absolutely for sure. Okay. Last week's contest, Eddie really outdid himself. He picked Guyver, and I imagine I'm the only one who knew what it was. I saw Guyver 3 times, and I think it was only viewed 3 times by anybody, and that was years ago. So, but I keep the obscure stuff coming because that's what we're here for, is to jog everybody's memory, pique their interest, get things excited about the movies. So anything that does that's great, and on top of that, you can win fabulous prizes. So, what movie is this from?
It's the other way.
So, what movie is this from?
Blitz all night! If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out.
And call this phone number and tell them, and you too can win fabulous prizes as I did. Be sure and patronize your Roslyn Theater. It's wonderful down there. The sound and the picture are super. And I want to say goodbye to Jeff and Nolan. Gonna miss you. And be sure and watch INTV on Channel 40 and Channel 2 in Ellensburg.
Thank you, Randy Winkler, for that movie review. Doing a great job. I just watched World War Z at this beautiful Roslyn Theater, and what a good movie it was. Brad Pitt, awesome star right there.
He always gets the 2 thumbs up. If I had 3, then he would get 3 thumbs up. But
If
Brad
you gave
Pitt's
him-
one of my
If you gave him
favorite.
big toes up,
Yeah.
you'd be 3.5.
Yep, there you go. Brad Pitt's one of my favorite actors. He was so good in Snatch.
Yep.
He was a pikey.
Fight Club, one of my favorite movies.
Fight Club, great movie.
Good job, Brad Pitt. And right now, if you want to win 2 free movie tickets, 2 popcorns, actually a tub of popcorn, and 2 pops, give us a call and let us know what movies have been filmed in Roslyn. There's 2 of them that I know for a fact. Well, actually, there's 3 of them. And so make sure to give us a call. What movies were filmed in Roslyn, and you can win that trip to the theaters.
We'll give you a hint. It's not Die Hard.
Yeah. Or The Passion of Christ.
Yes.
It's not that.
It's not that either. That was Jerusalem.
That was true.
And that was.
This time, let's go into some Civic News. In school board news, they meet every 4th Monday of every month, and this last Monday they talked about the new updates of the school, and they went on a tour and showed everybody what those new updates were.
We'll take us on a little tour.
Sure.
Can you, cameraman, can you join us, or?
I can.
Okay.
Each one of the larger areas, the commons, gymnasium, will both get the more expensive $1,500 access cameras. The ones in here will be self-performed with the smaller Costco Lorex cameras. We went through this week, or last week, with, let's come down this way, with Randy Town from ESD. He reviewed our camera plan, and we identified where all the cameras are going to be, what they're going to see on the outside, and he confirmed that we had a very good plan. And he said that's one of the things that happens a lot, is that people don't think out what you really need to see, but because we did the high school first, we had a pretty good idea of where we needed to move cameras to. So the thing that takes the longest about this is the vinyl, and then what we choose to do, instead of having a rubber base, we actually have the carpet taken and then they do a woven top on it, and we do that for a base. It looks really nice, but that's out still getting done. That'll take another week and a half, but we can put the classrooms partially together, get the furniture out of the hallways. They come in and put those down. It takes about a day, and then we'll put the classrooms the rest of the way together. We decided,
great.
yeah, we went with a little different transition strip than they had last time because it was a little bit too high, and it was hard to bump things over the top of. So we chose this different transition strip.
It's nice.
Yeah, they look nice. As you can see, the eastern end of the project is where our retention pond is going to be. It's quadrupled in size. I think it's a total from top 16 feet from the top of the edge. And that'll hold all the water from basically this whole system and the front of the high school. Then from that point, it'll go the other way and we'll have a separate retention pond for the high school parking lot. Those are pre-cast in Spokane and then brought here on a truck and then set. They're like a great big sauna tube with cameras on it. And we chose the outside ones because they look in towards the building. And the wire actually runs to every single one. It's all about distances with cameras. where one of the crosswalks goes across, they have to end the curb here because they have to do all that stuff by hand. It all has to be done by hand to match the grades and keep it ADA. So we brought true stormwater all the way up through this too. These are all active to the retention pond all the way up. We never had any of that. These existing ones that were here just went to dry wells, just holes dug in the ground with rocks in it. Now we actually have stormwater retention. It's kind of starting to come together. The last 3 weeks, everybody in town's going, you're never going to have that done in time. You'd be surprised how fast it comes together once they start putting curbing up.
Thank you to school board members for that in-depth meeting. And if you want to check out that school board meeting, check out INTV at 3 p.m. Monday through Friday.
And that concludes Civic News.
Well,
that was good.
That was a good one.
I
Probably the best one we've ever had.
I thought so.
Jeff
That's our
was
last.
just waiting for that.
I was dying. I was twiddling my fingers.
Just getting ready.
Just waiting.
And something that's getting ready is the pastime and their horseshoe contest.
Yes,
but they only have 7 teams. They're looking for 14 teams, and you can win $1,000 if you win the horseshoe tournament.
It is a $40 buy-in, 20 per player, and this is a good idea, and I think it's long overdue.
Yep. Horseshoe tournament down at the pastimes. Make sure you have your teams. It's this weekend though, so
if they don't get 14 teams, then I was told that they might potentially push it back. So, I mean, just stay tuned with your new hosts, and they might bring more to it. They might bring you more to it. But
so yeah, give us a call 649-3940 if you need some more information, or call the pastime 3125-649-3125.
12U girls softball team are off and on a jet plane headed to Florida, and they went out of this town with a bang and some sirens, some whistles, some claps, some cheers, some cries. And
June 30th, they definitely threw it down for the 12U girls, and there was a grand parade. Eddie and Miles were down there to get some footage to share with you guys, just in case you had to work or you missed it.
I turned to Millie halfway through and I said, "This is awesome," and she's like, "I know, right?" Thank you guys for all your support. We absolutely love it. We couldn't do it without you guys. We're so excited to go on this trip. We want to win a couple games. You know, make you guys proud for everything you guys have done to support us. It's an emotional time for us. We can't wait to go. Love you guys. Really do. Thank you very much.
Each girl is going to go to the World Series with almost $2,000 each.
Oh, yeah. We have a huge thanks to the league, obviously, for all the hard work they do through the regular season. And then also these board members that thought their job was done when the regular season was done. And, you know, obviously we got this far and they all stepped up. They were there at meetings. They were leading the fundraising effort. I couldn't say enough about these guys. Val, Kevin, all you guys know who you are. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Rita Christmas.
Rita.
Amber. Thanks for all your work, Rita. Amber.
Thank you.
thank you, Eddie and Miles, for collecting that footage, and thank you to the 12U girls for putting our little town on the map.
Doing an awesome job. They flew out July 31st at 6 a.m. to go fly to Disney World to go play at the ESPN Stadium.
It's convenient that it's in Disney World.
Which is in Disney World.
That's pretty convenient.
So that's going to be awesome for those girls, hanging out, going on some rides, eating a bunch of junk food, and playing some softball.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
Hopefully they don't. I know they'll do good, and hopefully you check out that interview that we had with all the girls and the coaches last week. It was a really good one. All the girls are pumped and excited to get down to the World Series and hopefully bring home some gold.
Some gold medals. Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Well,
they should get rings.
Probably, maybe even rings.
They should get rings.
It is the Babe Ruth.
I think that's pretty cool.
Babe Ruth World Series down in Lackaluchi, Florida.
Congratulations.
And at this time, we'd like to go on, maybe to the last time ever, to
wish a couple people some
birthdays.
I don't want it to end.
On August 1st, we have Rayette Martinez, Brandon Hill, and Scott Fisher. Happy birthday today.
Happy birthday on the 2nd of August to Brandon DeVere, my cousin, Floyd Rogalski, Steve Singer, and Ashley Cadwell.
On August 3rd, happy birthday, Chris Blero.
And on the 4th of August, happy birthday to two of my good buddies, Toby Hart and Robert Fudas.
On August 5th, happy birthday, Bert Aberesk and Sarah Davis.
And on August 7th, happy birthday to Glenn Helm.
And if we missed your birthday, sorry, but happy birthday. Maybe the new host will ask you to send them your birthdays, and hopefully they'll wish some birthdays. I don't know, INTV will be changing. And again, like Jeff and I mentioned in the beginning of the news,
this is our last final hurrah.
Thank you so much for tuning in for the last 4 years. And with the encouragement or even the criticism, we definitely enjoyed it, and thank you very much.
Yes, thank you to all of our viewers and all of our support, and especially to Laddie. Laddie,
yeah.
He is a big,
He's a good guy.
hardcore Channel 40 INTV fan. I don't even know what to call it anymore. We've changed our names so many times. We're like the artist
We've only
formerly known
changed it
as Prince.
from Channel 40 to INTV.
Yeah, Prince's name finally came out.
Did it?
Yeah,
What?
I forgot. I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Probably Symbol.
Well, it's been a couple local boys.
For the last time, shooting some local news.
For you, August 1st, 2013. Have a good day, night, evening. Whenever you see us, say hello.
Joey Stone coming up and try to host. We'll watch.